I never believed in the tales of the fog-shrouded mountains that loomed over our town until I found myself lost in their depths one fateful evening. The sun dipped below the horizon, casting long shadows that seemed to reach out for me, and as twilight enveloped the trees, an unsettling silence descended. No birds sang, and the only sound was the crunch of gravel beneath my boots. The air grew heavy, almost electric, as if the world held its breath, waiting for something to unfold. I had come on a hiking expedition, drawn by whispers of an old legend and ancient spirits set to guard the mountain. But as day turned to night, I felt a growing unease, the choking scent of damp earth mingling with something acrid and rotten. Every step I took felt heavy, with unseen eyes watching, waiting. When I finally stumbled into a clearing, I thought I would find refuge, but instead came face to face with a ghastly sight. An old stone pedestal, draped in snake-like vines that seemed to ride against the moonlight. On the pedestal lay a simple wooden box, intricately carved with symbols I had never seen before. Compelled by a force beyond my understanding, I lifted the lid. A rush of cold air swept through the clearing, and with it, the sound of a distant, mournful wail. The box was empty, but it wasn't the absence of contents that chilled me. It was a realization that I was no longer alone. I turned, and there, cloaked in the shadow, stood the silhouette of a figure, its face obscure yet somehow familiar. My heart raced, each beat echoing louder than the last. "Who are you?" I dared to whisper. Silence enveloped me, thick and cold. The figure stepped closer, revealing hollow, pitiless eyes that bore into my soul. It raised a hand, and suddenly visions flashed before me, lost souls entwined in the spirits of the mountain, forever bound to guard the secrets buried beneath its depths. My breath hitched as a wave of terror crashed over me. This was not a guardian. It was a harbinger of doom, a collector of lives. I turned to flee, my instincts screaming for survival, but deep down I knew that the mountain always claimed what it desired. And as the fog rolled in, shrouding my every escape, I understood that I was now part of its endless story, forever lost in the whispers of the night.